Oh, yes. That looked like I scared myself, didn't it? I didn't scare myself. It just wouldn't go live. And so I've been panicking, going, okay, if it won't go live, what do I do? And I had a plan. I'm like, if it won't go live, I'll just do it from my phone. It will be fine. There, I just won't show my face tonight, which, like, let's be honest, who cares? You don't need to see me. But all of a sudden, everything kind of, oh, and it came together, and we're here. Now, I am going to do an absolute and totally not normal because celebration, you guys, I'm freaking out. It's ending in 3 days. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Hi, Ed. Um, and so I'm throwing in a whole bunch of them. Is that okay? So I'm going to use detailed dogwood. I am going to use, this is the softly sophisticated embossing folder. So these ones are both free with $120 purchases, like this one. And then this one actually comes with a stamp set of its own as well. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Deb. And then I'm stealing my notes of nature's dies. I don't know why. I felt like I could see this card. Is that like weird? I could see it in my head, kind of. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of, no, I'm not gonna do the crumb cake. I had decided on white. We're going with white. Hi, Petra from Ottawa. I just like that name. I went to high school with a girl named Petra. I just thought it was such a beautiful name. Wow, she has gone crazy. I know, because Judy knows I am not a mixer. I am so not that girl. I'm like, here is my bundle. Here is the coordinating DSP and the coordinating ribbon. Like, that's how my brain operates. And so I am busting loose tonight. I am refraining from using the coffee set, which I would like to use just 24/7. Please get registered fast on that one. Please don't wait. I will admit I'm a bit nervous about that one because I feel like it is going to be a very popular one. So we've got a basic white card base. I'm going to take us out. I don't want to okay, so I'm going to go 4 3/4. So that's by 3.5. Okay. I'm going to take these. That is going to be a piece. This is going to get die cut. So we're going to work with this. I know, I love it too. It's so pretty, but you couldn't see me because I kind of disappeared in one of it. Now I'm going to get your, okay, now I want here, I'm going to go 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so this one is going to be tight, people. So this is like almost the size of my card front, but we're going to go and emboss this one. Is that okay? Hey, who doesn't have their cut and emboss machine yet? Because if you don't have a cut and emboss machine, you need to get it. I'm totally channeling my inner Madonna. I know. Do you not feel like my hair is kind of like the old school Madonna days when it was like short? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, if you don't have your cut and emboss machine, get it now during celebration because you'll earn rewards on it. Or you can choose to put it in your starter kit right now and get an even better deal. Okay, so I have got this. Now I'm supposed to be upstairs for dinner. I'm not because everything was taking longer. And I was just about to go live the first time when I didn't know that things were messed up. And then I get a text from upstairs. Mom, I'm in the shower, but there's no towel. I want to reply back sometimes. Sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. Do what you used to do. When Lukey was little, he's going to kill me for telling you all this. If you were downstairs after he got out of the tub or the shower, all you would hear was this thump, 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 thump. Hi, Lise. Thump, 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 thump. And I was like, what the bejeez is that child doing? And so you'd run upstairs, I'm like, oh, Lukey, what's happening? And he'd say, you in the hospital for what? Oh my gosh, Patty, I'm coming back to you. He would totally no, he would run naked in the hallway. And he was like, I'm trying to shake off like a dog. I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Yes. So he would sprint back and forth because he thought that if he did that really fast, it would help dry him off. Why would we use a towel? Anyway, needless to say, so he didn't do that, but I did get the text. Happy Monday. Okay, so Patty, I want details. Hospital for 4 days with 3 broken ribs. Like that hurts now thinking about you. What did you do? How did you do? Okay, so I'm playing with my colors right now. I'm seeing this is I've seen this card in my head. Is that weird? I'm just going with some really pale kind of colors. Okay, so I'm going to get this one first. So I love this die. This die is, I think this die is the reason I bought this bundle. Is that embarrassing? Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and then there's another die. Oh, Judy, I'm gonna freak you right out. I think I'm gonna pull in a die from another set to finish it off because I'm really seeing my head. Dies are such a wonderful way to accent up a card, but I want Patty details. I want to know what happened to Patty. Broken ribs are not fun, and they are also nothing to be messed with. Okay, so I've got my basic white that's going to go on. Touch that. There we go. I'm checking everyone. We're good. Okay. Now I'm going to give this a little erasing because sometimes I get gunk on my plates and then it gets onto my paper. Okay. So this, and then I'm thinking this. No, I can't handle it. I know Judy's, she's going to be like in shock. The only problem is I can't remember the name of the stamp set. So it's the stamp set and it's got the edge die that goes gajig like you tore paper. And it makes that noise. It doesn't. I'm just kidding. I'm just sound like an idiot. I realized as I said it. It doesn't go gajig, but it looks like it does. Okay, I'm looking at my wall. I feel like if I see it, the stamp set, that I will remember what die it's in. It wasn't from Inked and Tiled. It might have been from something similar. Oh, it was gorgeously made. Look at that. I am SMRT. And see, now I don't actually, now I want this die set. Maybe I'll just switch out the die sets, okay? Hang on, I am. I think I'm going to get rid of the Notes of Nature because as pretty as that is, that's a little bit more structured than I was hoping. And Lisa Harden's like, Ange, gorgeously made. You just use that one. I know. Now I'm just getting crazy. Okay, so let me just cut a bit more. So how big was that piece? It wasn't very big. So I'm going to go, let's go 3¼ by 4½. Okay. There, I got it. So I'm going to come in with this one and I'm going to do his two edges. Give me 2 secs. Okay, I gotta make this has to work. Can I put it in sideways? I totally can. Can I put you up there? I totally can. Okay, I think I got this, people. I think we're cooking with gas. And I'm just making sure it doesn't really matter, kind of, maybe not. Okay, there. See if I can do it. In and here over. Done. I think I got it in one shot. Cool. Now, show you. I did this because I love these die. Do you have to buy 2 of each stamp bundle so that one is at home? No, Nat's leaving the grocery store and passed out. Oh, Patty, I'm so sorry. That's scary. No, so I don't have 2 of anything. I really like, honestly, Nat, I'm quite careful with that. I have 2 of my ink pads and markers and that kind of stuff, and I have cardstock up there. Very basic punches, yes, like my circle punches and things, but no stamp sets, embossing folders, embellishments, ribbons. I just take a box with me when I go. And then in the summer, I take like a lot. Or spring break, like I definitely take more. Okay, so we gave it a very pretty embossed background, although it's funny, it's not actually the embossed background I would choose to use now if given another opportunity. So, pause. This is really good for me tonight. I'm like checking everything out. Okay, so I think the background that I would prefer to use, I'm actually going to use an entire piece of white cardstock as I do this tonight. And I haven't even got the card made yet. Is I'm going to go with, you're sneaking over. I know, to be careful. What, that was so weird, you guys. Like, honestly, what copyright issue? It wasn't even like I pretended to sing. And I have to say, even if I did sing, it's not like anyone could identify what I'm singing. So that wasn't it. And I'm like, I don't know how it can be a copyright issue if it's me talking, because I'm the only one talking. Maybe because we were using, don't say them, maybe because I was reading out names of people that you'd seen in concert or who we'd want to see, but I didn't know that saying people's names was an issue. I don't ever understand that stuff. Okay, so I cheated. Broke rooms are so painful. Oh, you're doing 2 craft nights. Look at that. Okay, so there we go. So I changed it up. I went with the kind of, what's the name of that one with the brick? And it's like the distressed kind of brick or whatever it's called. I felt like it was a bit more fitting. Yeah, that works. Okay, now here, what I'm going to do with this one is oh, is she on? She's not. Oh, Trisha's on. I have to fussy cut this, Trish. They don't have a die. Please don't be mad. Okay. Um, and so I guess I could put it all on there, but I want it to hang off. I'm not going to. You can't make me, Trish. Can I stamp it on here? I can. I can stamp it on this and we'll use it up. We're going to go with our smoky slate for stamping. I know. Oh, nope, we're not. I lied. I'm crumb caking it. I'm really playing with this one in my head. I know. And Patty, like, and parking lots also, if no one sees you and you're down, like, it's a scary place for someone to fall. Please tell me you weren't between cars. Yep, I'm crumb caking it. I'm with you, Jude. I agree. I feel like crumb cake is going to be the look I'm actually going for. Um, quick recovery, lots of water. Okay, I'm so bad about drinking water. And can you pass out from being dehydrated? Oh God. Don't tell Sean that. We got it. Did I do it? Yes, we did it. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to fussy cut this to start. No, I'm not. I changed my mind. Okay, now this is a dogwood. We looked at colors. Dogwood, I can't remember, but I can Google it while we're online, even though you guys are going to beat me to it and tell me. Dogwood flowers. Dogwood flowers, generally white, yellow inside. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to my lemon lolly. And here. And give it a really, I like the color of the lemon lolly. It's not too bright. It's not like I went with my Daffodil Delight, which I will tell you, I can actually find a bit bright in some of these. So I kind of like to tone it down. This is going to remind me a bit of my magnolias. How dark are the leaves on dogwoods? Oh, they're a bit brighter leaf. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to mute them. Do you like that? I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Can dogwoods have any color in them? Like in the flower? Can you tell me? I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Oops, I'm not on your screen. There. We have a lot of wild dogwoods. Most of our domestic ones are gorgeous pink. Okay, can you give me some ideas for pink colors, honey? Can I use petal? Like we kind of did on the magnolias? I feel, oops. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the lines. I find when I stare at an image for too long when I'm coloring, I actually start to go cross-eyed and then I can't. There's like this split second where I have no idea what I'm coloring, but I have to hope I don't go out of the lines. I was being helped by a box boy when he was in front of me. Oh my God. Outer edges of the petals are colored. I think closest color is petal pink. Okay. Are you researching? How many of you went to the Goog? Look at us. We're all like, I Googled it. Would the stems of the plant be noticeable? Like, what am I coloring them in with my crumb cake, for example, to keep them a nice brown tone that matches? Yeah. The dogs are so mad right now. I forgot to take out their dog food this morning and they eat raw, so you can't defrost it. You have to like, anyway, it's in cold water right now in an attempt to bring it out. Okay, dogwood flowers. I'm looking at this. Oh, they're quite dark. Painting images. Oh, look at the pinks. That is quite gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna pull in some dark. Please tell me that your end is okay. Yep, your end's good. Okay, let's try you. Ooh, you're very dark. A little darker than I was hoping for. I'm gonna move on the next one to a light. There we go. Hi, Keish. How are you? I saw your bowling post. Was it fun? I spend a lot of time in the gutter when I bowl. It's actually quite entertaining. I occasionally will even get them to put up the bumper pads that they put up for small children. It's a thing. Okay, they're so beautiful. So I was looking online and that pink they're like actually like, it's quite vibrant. Let's try it. I'm gonna come to this. Let's see what happens. And they really are outer edges working to white. So it's like, so your color is actually more out here and kind of coming inward than it is. The other way, sometimes you see some flowers that the color is more towards the center, and then it kind of gets paler as it goes out. These are definitely the other ways. This kind of, oh, it's so pretty. And we could even go, I suspect you could probably go even a brighter pink, like a berry burst, or actually berry burst would be cute, or bubble bath. They're quite vibrant, some of these images I'm just looking at online. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so can I tell you a funny child moment today? So someone had his first day at hydro. I had an EEG today, so I was around this morning, and we were nagging him at the door. Don't forget, you know, like last week he was at that like what's it called? Like the safety training. And so, hi, share. And so today he was actually like out with the hydro crew, which was awesome. But of course, he's at the door, and Sean are like, "Hey, have you got your blank?" And I'm like, "I put this at the door." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, like, do you think I'm useless? Do you think I can't remember anything?" I'm like, "No, we're just trying to help, like, just relax. Seriously, like, oh my gosh, just let me grow up." Half hour later, text. Mom, I forgot the jacket on the chair. I'm like, haha, dork. That's what I did. I will admit, I laughed. I was like, well, not very bright, are we? Yes, I do think you need your parents because you're an 18-year-old boy whose brain works most of the time and sometimes not so much. Thanks, Jude. Yeah, bubble bath. Did you agree there? Okay. The flirty flamingo, whoever suggested it, thank you. It was gorgeous. Like it's a really pretty kind of color in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we're going to dirty up this background. You know what I mean? We've dirtied things up before. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to come in here. I think I'm going to have it run down this side. There, just like that. Okay, so nothing crazy or wild. And then I think that we will take potentially, so I might stamp this on here in the background and then have our additional one kind of coming up over top is what I'm seeing in my head. Yes, I'm seeing the laughing faces now. Is that you guys laughing to the mother response to my child? Anyway, so then it was the hysterical. Thank God the actual location he's working at is about 5 minutes from our house. I know, our special leap year live. And he said, please don't bring it up. Don't let anybody see you because I will get some kind of an embarrassing nickname for the rest of my hydro career based on my mom and dad bringing me my jacket. And so I said, you stay inside where you can see, click the unlock button on your car. Dad will jump out and put it in your car subtly, and then you just have to go out to the car and get it. Sorry, I'm fussy cutting. You couldn't see that. It's fussy cutting close to me. But I was like, oh, yes. And this is why mothers nag, because we do it to save ourselves the extra trip out later that we know we're going to potentially have to make. And I know some of you are like, oh, you should have just let him fail. I will say, I hear you. I do. I hear you. But I was like, this is like big day, big job part. So I was like, okay, I can rescue you today. And he was also lucky because I was still I was home this morning where I normally wouldn't be. There we go. Okay, so I'm fussy cutting. Look away, Jennifer. Look away, Trish. Trish, go watch whatever one you're doing. What day of the week is the 29th? Today, Monday the 26th, Tuesday the 27th, Wednesday the 28th, Thursday is the 29th. We actually might be able to set a time because I don't think I have nothing on that day. Other than my report cards that are due on Monday. Anyone want to write them for me? Anyone? Bueller? Hi, Heidi. You're enjoying your grandkids? How old? Tell me. I want to hear. Sorry, I gotta chop off some of this stuff right now. Probably some of you are going, what's she chopping off? I changed my die cut partway through design. So we didn't use that one. So we're just getting rid of it. And a card with lots of options. I know. So we need, I feel like we might need a card quiche with 365 options for her to choose from. And it can be for like all 365 days during the year where she doesn't get a vote. It's going to be the Jennifer show. Be like, Jennifer, what do you want? Jennifer. Maybe we might have to check with Jennifer. Are we 6? Oh my gosh. Heidi, they're so funny. Look at squirrel. They're so funny at 6. Like they're so comical and so cute and want to show you like everything they do. And oh, I miss that. I guess my next chance to experience any of that again would be if my children chose to have grandchildren or my nieces and nephews did, or chose to have not grandchildren, chose to have children. I was going to say we need to make sure she's on. Yeah, it'll be like, sorry, Jen, you missed it. Chance gone. You have to wait till the next leap year. She's going to watch this video after and she's going to give me some cheeky comment for that one. I'll pay for that. That's okay. Grandchildren are they? Is it super fun? I always wish that my parents had lived in the same city. I do, like, I love now, I love having them up at the lake now. And I think that's also more for me. Like, I've also hit the age, I don't know, like, I remember being a teenager in late teens, early 20s, and my family was not necessarily my first priority around then. Social was, like, going out with friends, whatever. So I get it, but now I'm at the age where I totally appreciate my parents, and everything they kind of gave up and did for you growing up, and it's fun. Hi, Leslie. You really should have a report card stamp by now. If blank would quit talking and pay attention in class, they would do so much better. Every one of mine had it too, Jude. Every one of them mentioned my socializing. Weird, huh? Can't shut up. Just like now. But now I have a forced audience. Kidding, I'm not a forced audience. Okay, look at, we're kind of getting this. Beautiful. Embossed background. Oh, it's going to come together. I can feel it. Okay, so now though, we do need some additional other bits. So I'm just going to kind of play here. I'm not sure how I'm doing this yet. I love that. I love this stamp. It actually looks quite a lot like a ribbon. Hi, Marge. Where in BC are you from? I'm in Vancouver, North Vancouver, BC too. I'm with you. I'm another BC girl. I have with the Science Museum in Dallas. Yes, all 6-year-olds love the T-Rex exhibit. That is a good one. I have 4, 1 granddaughter and 3 grandsons. Oh, and the youngest a week ago. So cute and whittle. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm crumb caking this as well. Ooh, breathe. Can you do this, Ange? Got it. Hi, Stacy. Okay. There. Like it totally looks like you've got the piece of netting on there, okay? And that's gonna kind of come in. That'll work. You're in Kamloops. Okay, so Marge, I actually have a place in Sorrento on Shoe Swap. We drive through Kamloops, get my groceries at Costco. And so yeah, I'm super close to you. And I do my retreat up in Sorrento at Shoe Swap. So fun. Okay, we're coming along. This is working, people. Are you seeing it? Are you feeling it come together a little bit? Okay, now I'm wanting, ooh, ticket punch. I have it. But I feel like I would like some more. Now, did anyone ever check if this guy fit the dragonfly punch? Where is mine? Oh, it's too big. You're loving this card? Good. Tori, brother and sister-in-law moved to my town. So nice. Oh, I cannot imagine how exhausted you are when I look at, oh no, you can't. You definitely can't. Okay, so what color, if we were to stamp him in the background, what color would you stamp him? Pinkish? What would you do? I feel like you might even need to kind of come off the card. Are you white? No, you're not. You're silver. You're talking to paper, people. It's not answering, so you shouldn't be concerned yet. Okay, I think I'm going to take this on in here, and then this one will go through here. That's my plan. That's also dogwood, so it'll work. Sean's totally going to wonder what happened to me. I'm like, I'll be quick. I'm not quick. Am I ever quick? I don't think I've used this stamp before. I don't want to stamp it on there because what if it's horrible? A Pebble Path Dragonfly, that would look pretty, Roz. Yeah, Toronto's totally close. That's where I am. I spend my entire summer there. And I spend my Christmas and my spring break. And I've got my golf membership, Marge, at the Shuswap Lake Estates golf course. Okay, that one's going to go there. Okay, we're going to take one more on. Now here, I'm going to come in with the... I feel like these would be quite dark because they're the buds. I know you don't like the brush, but the brush braced butterflies. Oh, the brass. Yeah, I don't even have any. Haha, problem solved. Cute. Everyone loves them. It's so funny what things like do not speak to you. Some people, I'm like, I don't like. I think too, I'm gonna be honest, it's the brass. I'm not, if they were silver, fine. If they were gold, okay, but brass, I'm like, nope, not my color. I'm like a total white gold girl. No, don't spell it. I totally got it. I just had to, I was like, I gotta, Keish, look what I do. I can read anything. There we go. Okay, just kind of going through, just giving a little bit more color on the stems. Lost, there it is. Hi, Gail. How is everybody? Okay. So someone commented on that Facebook video that I told you guys got lifted for copyright today. So I'm wondering if maybe it's been put back. Because I was like, I don't know what I copyrighted other than myself. Okay. You got any green on you? No. There. How are we doing? Doing okay? Let me come in like that. Good. I like. Okay, that was just a practice one. Where's the... This is going to go on crumb cake just to add a little bit more color. Not that crumb cake's actually colorful, but I feel like it'll, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. There. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get it on. Okay, who do we have? We've got our cute little tag punch still there. Now, this is the one that goes with Alphabest because I totally forgot why we had it still. Then someone said to me, Ange, it's your Alphabest punch. Ooh, emboss the butterfly. What sentiment are we putting on this? Do we have to have a sentiment? Can we skip a sentiment? Okay, this I'm liking. This is going to come over here. This is going to come up here. I think a little bit angled. That's going to come on like that. That's our favorite golf course, although we live at River Shore. Oh, you do. River Shore is great. How far is Kelowna from my place? I'm about an hour to Kelowna. Aren't I? Wouldn't you say, Jude? Hour to Kelowna? Casey would tell me how far I am. I think I'm about an hour. Okay. Now we want an embossed butterfly, but okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna pull the Pebble Path because someone suggested it. I feel like it might be well, maybe it won't be. On white? Should we try it? Can it hurt? No. If we don't like it, we'll throw it out. That post was removed. If so, it was put back. That is the one. And we didn't know why it was removed. I just got a thing saying I had infringed on copyright. And I'm like, by talking? Oh, I can make an ugly card. Should show you some of them. There are cards that you never see that I make because I'm like, wow, that was bad. Like, that was really bad. I sometimes they're really horrific. Okay, let's clear emboss this one. I know where my clear embossing powder is. You're in here. Oh, you got a tray in you. Oh, that was stupid, Angela. I should have clear embossing powder everywhere, but that's okay. Nobody cares. Sanding block. I've never used this one. So you're probably going, what are you doing? Just conditioning the stamp. They have a little bit of a film on them. So the first time I ever use a stamp, I run that. It's like a little nail buffer. I run it over top. I never use it again on it. It's just a one time. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Do you like that? That's what I didn't do. I didn't. Where is it? My embossing buddy's not here. What do I do? Oh, he is. I'm just not tall enough to see him. That's what happens when you're 5'3". Okay, we got it. I am going to have to fussy cut this thing out, though. You do understand that, right? Okay, we got. This one is just a clear. Got him. Okay. You do this often? Good, good. Okay. Come in. It is such a pretty snap set, and it's free. I feel like that makes it prettier. Do I remember to post a card this morning? I feel like I did. I hope I did. I should check if I. Oh, it is quite pretty, you guys. Tail, come on, tail. Box. Ooh, it's quite striking. Whoops, now I just don't turn on the heat gun and then leave it on your desk. That's not ideal. I feel like I could burn down my house. I've had nightmares. You ready? Are you ready for my crazy? Here we go, people. So I'm a natural disaster fearer. I have fear of natural disasters. I play them out in my head. I play out how I'm going to escape the tsunami, what I will do when the fire comes, how I will survive. I kid you not. Now you're all like, oh my gosh, I got to stop watching this lady. She's nuts. I know. It's okay. I totally know I'm nuts. And so I have always had this fear of, do I leave my heat gun plugged in? No. Yes. Um, I don't leave my heat gun plugged anymore, Quiche, because I'm terrified of us having an earthquake. Because once my heat tool, when I was in the room, I knocked it off the desk and it turned on because I obviously hit the little on off switch as it hit the ground. Well, I was like, oh my God, what if there were an earthquake and I weren't home and my heat tool fell and lit my house on fire? Like, this is how my brain works. Hello, Captain Crazy. I know. Anyway, so I don't leave my heat tool plugged in. I'm a little bit paranoid about it. Same thing, one at the lakes kept in the cupboard. Now this one is kept in the stand. I just unplug it. But yeah, that's why, because I'm worried about the earthquakes. Oh no, I'm losing people. You're like, yeah, she's not. See ya. Sorry, guys. I'm fussy cutting. You can't even see. I'm talking to you, but you can't see. Can you yell at me? I'm fussy cutting our dragonfly. Always gonna look quite beautiful up there. Okay. He might not be the right color though. Yeah, see, it's funny. I don't know if I like that color on there. I feel like he's the wrong color. That's okay. He's really beautiful, but I might not be able to use him. What about your toaster? That's what my mom said would burn down our house. Hi, Gabby. Toaster is okay because it doesn't turn itself on. Like that doesn't worry me. I don't know. Is that it? Now you're making me rethink the toaster though, Quiche. Okay. So, oops, that's not what I want to do. You're getting him. That guy's getting raised, so he's not going on. That. I practice disasters too at 2 a.m. Okay, Sally, is that it? Is it because we're married to firefighters? Like we know what can go wrong. So is that why in our heads it all does? Like I seriously, I think you might be right. Stamp on white and use silver. Or we could, yeah, you could introduce silver. Now you're making this just Karen's getting crazy. Okay. What about, I don't mind the idea. Let's try. Pause. I'm going to go back. White embossed on crumb cake. I feel like we could pull in. If I pull in silver, then I feel like I need to pull in more silver because I don't want a rando silver. Is that weird? I'm so weird. I'm sorry. I'm so weird. Okay, hang on. You're going this way a hair because you're going to come this way and I need room for you to come off. We're going to do that. You could pull off the crumb cake with white, I think, because we've got enough white in here. Do you think so, Karen? I don't know. What do we think? White embossed on crumb cake. Should we try it? We could do both at the same time. Okay, I got everybody's backings off. There. Very pretty. Okay. You I'm going to come down a little bit there. Saving to rewatch. Thank you. Put you right there. We have crumb cake twine. Sorry. Did you all think we just had a natural disaster? Yeah, you'd think it from how I just squealed. I totally get twine. Okay, I'll take a chunk. Can you tell I'm black and sleep? There we go. Sounds, huh? Why would we use an ampersand? What would we stamp with an ampersand? I'm not putting a sentiment on this card. So the only embossing we're going to get is if we do that butterfly. So I feel like we might need to do the butterfly, you guys. That's not long enough. Okay, that's pretty. Okay. Ooh, that's going to work. That's going to come into here. I'll attach it momentarily. So just give it a moment, except for all the cutting. Trisha, you love the cutting. Don't you lie. Trisha's favorite thing to do, you guys, is fussy cut. It's not. Now I'm on. Okay, so Trish, I'm going to give us one more. I am going to fussy cut this guy. Don't get mad. Because I feel like we need to emboss this guy, and I feel like we should do him in white. I feel like we can pull him in with the white. Thumbs up, please. Oh, I love you. Thank you, sweetie. Judy Frank. Ah, my advertising committee. That's what I call you guys. There. Okay. Jude, just, sorry, Trish, just we just got to put this one on, okay? There. Oh, yeah, he's going to be pretty. I need to move this panel down a bit, though, it feels like. Now, I got told the other day that sometimes, although you don't hear my heat tool, you might get a little bit of static when I use it. I don't know why you don't hear it. I'm not just sitting here like an idiot holding a heat tool on a piece of paper without turning it on, I promise. But my sound muted, like I don't have the set noise canceling on. I'm not wearing AirPods. None of that. Oops, I just dropped something. It was just the brush. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's fussy cut. You. 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 Oops. Maybe if I kept it under here, I keep moving it away, so I think I can see it, but where I move it to, my lighting is garbage. So I'm going to say this, it's actually easier to cut under here with you guys than it is to cut it closer to my face. So the other day in class, you're exhausted from cutting out a flower. I love you. Why don't you just stick things in an envelope, mail them to me with a little label that says, please fussy cut. I will sit in my staff meeting and I will fussy cut for you, and then I'll send them back. What do you think? I heard a fussy cussing. Yes, I know they've said that to me too. They make fun of me, Debbie, for it. Because I actually love it. I don't tend to swear very often anymore. When I fussy cut, not gonna lie, I kind of have a mouth like a trucker. Okay. But my teacher mouth takes over when I'm on a live. I know better. My mother would I'd be in trouble. Yes, Gail, that's what we were just looking at. It's too small. So this is like the mid-size between the two dragonflies that we have. So we've got a big dragonfly. Then there's a tiny, I'm trying to peel, banana, peel, banana, peel. Yes, peel, banana. Peel one more. Peel. Come on, you got to come with it. Banana. The punch ones, well, there's one smaller and one bigger. Does that make sense? You must like, I know, but I can't do it live. Can you imagine? My mother would like come through the television. My 9-year-old is, I know, huffing on the glue. They were dimensionals. Okay, so now we're gonna pop you. What did I say? Up? No, down. No, around. I don't know. Down. I don't even remember where it was before. I have to rewind in the video to figure it out. Okay, now we're gonna come in here. It's actually really pretty, you guys. Thank you. I can't remember who suggested it. Oh, can you imagine, Trisha? So the only day that I ever did it, the only day I ever swore during a live, and it wasn't on purpose, it was, I don't know if you guys remember this, some of you, when I was talking about fitted sheets. Now, several of my students were online with us that day. I think it was during the pandemic and watching, and they would give their little input on things. Hi, Gail. And I was talking about how fitted sheets are the bane of my existence. And you're like, how do you swear? Well, you mix up the F and the SH on fitted sheets, and all of a sudden they become something entirely new. So it was the big joke at school. Yeah, no, I said SHITTED, feats. Hmm. That's what I said. It was bad. It was embarrassing. They were laughing at me at school. They're like, what are those things called that you put over the mattress first before the flat sheet? I'm like, okay, everybody can just stop right now. That was me. They got me. I know. And you can't, you just have to laugh because it was like a total non-intentional. It was when you get tongue-tied and those letters sometimes move a little bit differently. It was funny though, but I think I was okay. Embellishment. What do we Heidi's like hilarious. Yeah. Says the person who's not the grade 7 teacher whose students witnessed it. Ah, you know. So now I think I am a little bit more careful. I try and be. I'm just gonna basic rhinestone this. I am rhinestoning it. We're going old school, people. Watch this. Oh, look, I cleaned my desk for you. So much better, isn't it? Steady nodding. Okay, we're sneaking in a little bit of last celebration. So, although I think I was starting off with 3 different things, we actually got down to we used the dogwood stamp set that you can get for free with a 120 order. And we also used, that's it for celebration. And then we used the gorgeously made dies that I love. Um, and we used that distressed brick embossing folder. So there you go. It did turn out pretty. So thank you for all your input. That was awesome. I love it. Okay, we're at 20. You have a job. Can you get me to 30? 30. So you have to go in. Apparently on YouTube you can't. Someone said you can't till your end, but my Facebook peeps, can I get your help? I need to get my reach. Don't laugh. I actually set a goal on Facebook. You can set a goal for the month, and my goal was to increase my reach. Well, the way you increase your reach is your video's got to kind of get out there more. So to get it out there more, it has to be either liked or shared or whatever you have. Like those are the things that get it out there. So can you give it a little push? We're at 24 on my end. I don't know what I know it always looks different for you guys on the other ones. So that's my goal, please. You don't have to do it now. If you do it later, I love you. Thank you. And I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow will be a bit later. It'll be between, I will come on, I'm assuming probably around 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time tomorrow. Okay, I just know that I have something from 4 to 6. Oh, you already loved it. Thank you, my sweet Trisha. Oh, you're 31. I see it now too. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Mwah. Have an amazing evening, and I will see you tomorrow tomorrow will be day 58 of consecutive lives, people. We are rocking them thanks to you guys. Okay, night.